Hoş geldiniz. I don't know if you ever come across with that kind of stuff till now. If you're a beginner, probably not. If you have watched our previous video about articles, in Turkish we said we don't have article. The. In English, normally, if the object is just neutral, not direct object, most of the time they say the table, the car, the box. But normally it shouldn't be the, because the is defining an object and making it direct object. You will understand it more here. That the defines the object when a verb comes in action. Bring the table. In this case, table is direct object, and we have to use, in English, we have to use that the to define that table. Please remember this one. And the Y, the letter, was the buffer. After these lessons, you will see this one as easy buffer. We call it easy only because of this letter in this word to help us to remember which letter was getting used. That kind of buffer, easy buffer. We're gonna call this one easy buffer. We have some others buffers you will see in next lessons. They are used in extended nouns. Extended nouns means two nouns or more nouns comes together and builds a new term. We will mention them there. Here, arabayı getir. Araba, car. Arabayı getir. Bring the car. Y is buffer. You know why if you have watched the other videos, previous videos. Two vowels cannot come together. Turkish doesn't allow those things. That doesn't add any meaning. Bring the car. Here, masayı, masa, and this one is the, depending on vowel harmony, just like this one. Because of Turkish doesn't allow, as we mentioned, two vowels together, that buffer comes in between. Arabayı, sigarayı. But of course, the words ending with the consonant, for instance, here, kalem, already consonant, we don't need buffer, we just put the suffix compensating the in English. Gül, already consonant, doesn't need any buffer, gülü. Kuş, doesn't need any buffer, kuşu. We are refreshing what we mentioned while we were mentioning the article the in the lessons in basics section, kutuyu aç. It is written this way. Open the box. Open the box. Çayı doldur. Doldur, fill. Fill the tea. Better probably here. Fill the tea. Fareyi yakala. You can order to your cat or whatever to catch the mouse. Catch the mouse. Catch the mouse. Gülü ver. Give the rose. The letters are changing depending on vowel harmony, as you would remember if you have watched the videos. Kutuyu aç, çayı doldur, fareyi yakala, gülü ver. After mentioning this one, let's go to propositions. As I mentioned, an object in Turkish, they are all neutral. They don't have any article. We don't have an article, so we cannot put anything. Neutral here. Masa. Let's do the first word. When we want to say bring the table, we say masayı getir. Getir. Bring the table. Now the table is direct object. Let's do this section first. It will help you a lot. In English, if you want to say Ankara'yı gördün mü? Have you seen Ankara? Because of city names or proper nouns, better to say proper nouns, like anyone's name or city name, country name, proper nouns, in English, they don't take article because the name defining them already. That's why they don't use article. In Turkish, we don't have article. That's why we apply this form to any of them, to any noun. Even demonstratives, even any, even proper noun. Ankara'yı gördün mü? Have you seen Ankara? Bahçeyi temizle. Clean the garden. Bahçeyi temizle. Clean the garden. See the buffer. Here, of course, buffer not needed. Evi aldın mı? Have you bought the house? Evi aldın mı? Have you bought the house? Kediyi gördün mü? Have you seen the cat? Have you seen the cat? Beni gördün mü? Gördün mü? Have you seen? Have you seen me? It's actually the I. Have you seen the cat? Have you seen the I? If I equal to the, and if we are using it everywhere, this is how we doing things direct object. And sometimes when I mention have you seen the I, people tells me I'm teaching wrong. But if you think this way, you will start thinking the Turkish way. I have seen you. Actually, the you. I have seen the cat. I have seen the you. Because we are applying this form, any of them forms, to any noun. Have you seen the him or her? Have you seen the her or him or it? Have you seen us, but the we? I hope it's making kind of logic, and I hope you are thinking the way I think. Because of while we are learning English as a beginner, because of our language, we apply this. I'm only saying it might help you a bit. Even as a beginner, we say, I'm going to the Ankara, for example, because our language forces us to think that way, because we apply this form to any noun. See? Anyway, slowly you'll get there. Have you seen us? Us means the we. I have seen the you. I have seen the you. Of course, we know it is I have seen you. I have seen them. But actually, I have seen the they. I have seen them. Onları gördüm. In English, those things doesn't take article because they are personal pronoun, proper nouns. They are also. That's why they don't. Because when somebody says in English, Ben, we know who he is talking or she is talking about. Already defined. It says Ben. That's why the article the already merged in this. That's why they don't use it. Just like what? Neyi? Neyi gördün? What have you seen? If your English is really good, listen to this scenario. You're telling your friend, oh, have you seen this? Or have you seen it? And if he doesn't understand you, he will react as the what? Have you seen it? If he didn't get what you mean, he's gonna say the what. The what is neyi? Did it make any sense? Because this is important. In English, you don't use what as plural, but we use ne as plural. Lerler plural. For example, bunları gördün mü? Neleri? What things? Who is also taking this because we apply this one to any noun or whatever you call demonstratives, personal pronoun, whatever you remember. We apply this one to everything. And we apply these to everything too, of course. People, while they are learning Turkish, this is the biggest issue they face. I experienced this many times. Onu gördün mü? Your friend doesn't understand you. This is the scenario still. Onu gördün mü? And your friend doesn't understand you and react. The who or whom, that whom is kimi. Whom. Kimi. That whom is actually the who. Have you seen him? The who or whom. As we mentioned, we make those things all plural as well. Who people, whose, not that whose, as plural. Of course, it is not exist, but in Turkish it is exist. Have you seen them? Kimleri? Whom people, but plural. Nereyi gördünüz? Nereyi gördünüz? Where have you seen? For example, you said, oh, we have seen Side. We have seen Side. We have visited Side. Side is a small place in Antalya, Turkey. You say, well, we've been to Side. Your friend doesn't understand you, didn't understand you, and his reaction or her reaction is the where. That is that one. Nereyi? Because with that question needs to be, that place needs to be defined. That's why in English anyone would say the where. Nereyi? As the others, we use as plural as well. That place and around it, kind of. Here, There is actually an error in English. That's why we try to sort it in. The rest of the video is not gonna take that long because these bits are quite straightforward. But here is important. Here on its own is bura, neutral object. Bura. And it means, from the previous videos you might remember, bu, and this is place spatial, they call it in grammar. It means this place, that place, a bit far still, that place. In English they say, burayı sevdin mi? Did you like it here? Why it? Did you like it here? Did you enjoy it here? Because there's an error, they try to sort it with that it, adding it there. They are trying to define it. In Turkish, still the same rule. We add that form, e form. Burayı sevdin mi? Burayı sevdin mi? Did you like the here? Not it here. Did you like it here? Because it is not an article. Just like here. In English, they would say, for example, you say, I have visited Turkey. Did you like it there? Did you like it there? Why it? It is not an article. You cannot define something with it. It's an error. It is getting used in English, but we learn that way and we talk that way. But in Turkish, still follows the same rule. At the moment, of course, while you're watching this video, you're thinking, oh my God. But if you look at it, Turkish is very straightforward that way. We were facing plenty problems while we were learning English that way. Because while we were learning, we were telling people, come to here. Buraya gel. Come to here. Even come to the here, we were saying. Come to here, because where to? It is where to. I hope it is making some sense and you're understanding the logic. So, burayı, şurayı, orayı, buraları, şuraları, oraları. Biriniz, one of you. Biriniz, one of you. Birinizi. We have seen the one of you. Biriniz, the one of you. Because we apply this one to everything. Partide ikinizi gördüm. Partide ikinizi gördüm. I have seen the both of you in the party. I have seen the both of you in the party. Hepimiz, all of us. Miz, niz, you know them suffixes already. If miz, us. If niz, you, the suffix. Hepiniz, all of you. Hepinizi seviyorum. I love all of you. Hepinizi seviyorum. I love all of you. Birisini gördüm. I have seen one of them. I have seen one of them. I have seen the one of them. Hepsini gördüm. Because of all of them, it's a part of extended noun. This one. Onların hepsi. Onların hepsi. In the next lessons, you will see this one. This N is a buffer. You will see plenty N's in Turkish. Those are coming from the extended noun completion, they call it. Extended noun, I'll call it, because then you remember easy. Yarısını. Yarısı, half of it. Or half of them, half of anything. Yarısı. Yarısını bana ver. Bana, to me. To me, bana. Yarısını bana ver. Give half of them to me. Yarısını bana ver. Tamamını aldım. I have taken. Or I have bought. Tamamını aldım. I have bought complete of them. Whatever we are talking about. Herkesi, o partide herkesi gördüm. O partide, at that party, o partide herkesi gördüm. Gördüm. I have seen everyone in that party. Anyway, with the examples you will remember, we will remind you all of them. After getting the idea about the compensated with E form in Turkish, and depending on the vowel harmony, you will see it as I, U, Ü. And if buffer needed, you're gonna put the Y. If two vowels together, they cannot come together, it comes in between. That is the only thing you will remember about this one. The second one, also, if buffer needed, it comes in between. Buffer. Yeah. This is the only rule here. And the A form, you will see it because of vowel harmony, you will see it as A, A. It means to. It is actually to the, but we don't have the article in Turkish. That's why we only say to. Right. It makes it easy. Put this one or take this one to the table. To table we say. Straight away. Masaya. To table. Take this to table. Ankara'ya gidiyorum. I'm going to Ankara. See? We treat them as proper noun. Bahçeye git. Go to garden. Bahçeye git. Go to garden. Eve git. Go to house. Not the. Kediye bak. Look to cat. Kediye bak. Look to cat. That's it. That's simple. Bana. To me. Sana. To you. And it goes on and on like that. And in, on, at, all of them, it is in de form in Turkish. And you will see this one, depending on vowel harmony, as de, da. And because of at the beginning it hasn't got, and this one too, any vowel, that's why a buffer never needed. Masada. On table. There is no the. On table. Ankara'da. In Ankara. Bahçede. In garden. You can think in the garden, it doesn't matter, but we think in garden. Evde. At home. In house. Kedide. On cat. Bende. On me. Hesaplar. Hesaplar. Bende. Bills. On me. And it goes on and on. Then form. This form covers from. Masadan, from table. Ankara'dan geliyorum. Ankara'dan geliyorum. I'm coming from Ankara. Bahçeden geliyorum. I'm coming from garden. We don't have article. That's it. Evden geliyorum. I'm coming from house. That's it. From cat, whatever you're getting, taking, or whatever. Yeah, we will make the sentences later. We are only learning the forms here. Benden, sana. From me to you. Benden, sana. From me to you. Senden, bana. From you to me. Ondan, bize. From him or her to us. Bizden, size. From us to you. Onlardan, bize. From them to us. Same rules goes on and on. Anyway, please watch all the videos in the playlist because these videos will make you think like we think, we Turkish. Thanks for watching. See you in another lesson.